replicate that 6 minutes.
You are one pathetic
that
loser.
was like...
All right, so we just quick recap. We've been talking to each other for 6 minutes into these microphones and just realized that we haven't been recording.
We recorded for 6 minutes and realized Brandon wasn't here. We're like, what?
Damn, son.
Brandon is not here. Brandon, it doesn't feel good.
So Matt was telling the story about
so
the Monday night.
Monday night, me and Brandon get like pretty fucked up.
Oh, we're talking about like why he can't show up today, which is Thursday.
Which is 3 days.
Because he got too fucked up on Monday night.
Okay. That happens sometimes. Yes. So what happened Monday night?
So I go to the store. I can't. I feel like
we can't.
I feel like I can't do it again. It's like too long.
It's too like fake.
You didn't even fucking tell the story.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
So how do we reset this?
This is what we do. Okay, so we're all hanging out. We're watching the NCAA championship. It's over. Everyone goes home. Except for me, I go to Vaughn's.
Because Matt doesn't have a home. He lives at Vaughn's.
Something to eat. Because Matt lives at Vaughn's, yeah.
Okay.
Under one of those.
Because his grandpa's name was Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
So I go to Vaughn's. Also, the earlier version, I'm like, what'd you get? I was like, just some cooking oil. And they just start busting. I'm laughing. Like, it's like fake that I went to get cooking oil at Vaughn's.
Oh, yeah, because you were like, I went to Vaughn's. And then I was like, all right, what'd you get? And he was like, cooking oil. Why do you get vegetable oil? That's like if you're like frying French fries.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's just for like sauteing, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the same. It's all the same.
All right, so let me get this story straight. It's 8 o'clock.
Getting shamed over here from my vegetable oil.
You walk north.
Why not get
Vaughn's.
canola oil then? Just something to think about.
I forgot. Austin's like a cook. He's like a foodie. He's like...
Austin's a good cook.
He watches all the shows on the Food Network. He's like a super fan.
Well, I forget who said it, but like somebody
shit.
had the really good idea that like we should do a reality show where like your friends just cook for each other and one gets voted off every week.
Oh, that's sick.
So it's like I would just be like, all right, guys, like I got to pull out all the stops. Like I'm doing crunch wraps for everyone today, and just do the Ryan style.
Okay.
But then Austin would bust out his like burritos with the Serrano.
Those are good.
For the finale.
The breakfast bees.
The simple ones.
It would just be funny because like some of our friends who don't know how to make shit, it would just be hilarious the first round that they had to try and come up with something,
Yeah, it'd be Brandon.
Like I'm imagining Brandon or Derek just like microwaving taquitos.
I don't know. I think
Derek's pretty good.
I think Derek's okay. Yeah.
I saw him make Brussels sprouts one time.
Yeah.
They're good.
You watched him.
I watched him.
Okay, long story short, I get groceries.
Okay, you get groceries.
The bus stop to take me home is right in front of this bar that we go to all the time.
Okay.
So I go in there. The bus is going to be like 15 minutes.
That's enough for a quick drink,
Yeah,
right?
I pop in. I'm going to have a beer.
Okay.
So I leave my groceries in the booth, sit at the bar, and Brandon just calls me. He's like, hey, I'm off of work. And I was like, yeah, meet up. Like, we're just here. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So he cruises over. And then, long story short, we black out.
and then you woke up.
It's weird from my perspective because when he gets off work, he like texts me, right? To like move my car.
Okay.
We have to like do the...
You got it. Yeah, that's good roommate style. Do the like spot
parking
swap.
circus. Also, I already know because if we're moving the car, that means he doesn't want to be blocked in the driveway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because he's like wants to drink.
I see, and I have to wake up early to move it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So he's gonna be up late. Okay.
Right. So I move the car or whatever, and then he comes in and he's fucking like out. But that's at like 10:15.
Yes.
Okay.
Fast forward. So from my perspective, it's like kind of crazy because from 10:15 to 1:15, which is like 3 hours.
Not that much time.
1:15. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember, but I don't remember being at the bar.
Matt's fact checking the story. He's like,
Matt, to be honest, like your timelines wouldn't be that much different either. Like you literally got obliterated in 3 hours.
Doesn't take long.
But
we're always gonna finish fast.
Yeah, we're gonna do it nice and
so
quick.
anyway,
nice and efficient. Nice and efficient.
So it's 1:15, and then I'm asleep actually, and I just hear the banging on the door, just like boom, boom, and my room's all the way in the back of the house, so like
you're furthest
I
away.
can never hear anyone at the door, like UPS, like anybody for context. So that's how you know
he's banging.
He's
hard.
like banging on the door, right? And so we have the ring, right?
Okay.
And something's there, right? And so I just sit up and I'm like, I'm gonna look at the fucking ring before I get up and like have to walk out there.
Because you want to see what you're getting into. It could be some crazy person or something.
Yeah. Anyway, it's so fucking funny. The video of him.
Well, you gotta show us.
You gotta see the video.
It's gonna be.
So he bought beers from the bartender. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we got roofied or something. How the fuck? Hold on.
He like falls back and he goes like. Which is like something he says, and it's so fucking funny. He's like, okay. So anyway, I'm like, all right, it's fucking Brandon, but also he lives there, so he has a key, but he's so fucked up, like he can't even like.
Okay, you have to have a collection of like Derek and Brandon. There's got to be a comp. You got to release the YouTube.
My archives are like insane.
Yeah.
He's doing the Mortal Kombat like finish him where he's just like, whoa.
Yeah, he's totally doing it.
Anyway, like he's falling into the door and doing all kinds of shit, and I'm like, oh god, it's fucking Brandon. And I know he's like not in the house because I didn't hear the door open or anything.
Right.
But then, so I go to live view because you can just like pull up like live, and so I pull up live view and there's no one there, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So what, he started walking around the house or some shit or what?
No, so I go up. I figured he was like just out of view or something. I go up. I open the door. He was out of view of the camera because he was laying on the door, up against the door, and he just falls into the house, right? His pants fall down when he falls into the house.
Okay, no,
this is real. This is fucking real.
No. There's just like too many. There's just too many.
Right when I open it, he falls into the house. His pants like he must have pissed, right? Because he had them unbuttoned,
right?
And they just fell as he falls into the house, right? His just pant. He was lying in the very entryway of the house with his pants around his waist. He had like his phone in his pocket, and he was listening to the earbuds, like not AirPods, so they were connected. His phone like falls out, and like the music's blasting. Right, so I can hear
because it gets disconnected.
Okay,
yeah. And then he's just laying on the ground with like 2 beers, 1 drink, 1 unopened, 1 fully drink, like
1 empty bottle.
So
yeah,
you just
one
pick
empty,
him up honeymoon
and he's
style
just like
and just take him to the bedroom.
He just drops it's like a shit show.
Anyway, for me, Brandon.
I'm just like, I just stand there for a second, like. Jesus. Just for like
just woke up
20 just for 20 seconds I'm just like, and he's just like he was doing there, he's like mumbling, so he's like okay.
We've all been there.
Anyway,
we've all been there helping Brandon is what you mean, right? Like not that like we've been in his spot, right?
Anyway, he falls asleep and he's snoring, and his music is playing, and I'm just like standing there just like
in like the foyer.
Wait, this is in the door. There's a doorway.
In the doorway.
Okay.
Wow.
And his feet are like in the door, so I can't even shut the door. I have to like move his legs, and I shut the door.
Oh.
Brutal.
So did you just leave him there?
I like walked to the kitchen and then came back, and I was just like, all right,
took a breather?
I'm not gonna leave him there. Like I'm gonna pick him up and
help him.
Yeah.
So I pick his ass up, right?
Okay, that's nice.
I throw his arms like on my shoulders.
Oh, dude.
And basically walk him to his room.
You need to get like the medal of freedom stuff right there. Yeah.
No, it was like a pretty similar situation.
Just saving private fucking Brandon.
Dude, I was like Gump style out there, fucking.
Damn.
No, so I bring him into his room, and then, but like, he's like barely like able to get there. But once we're in his room, right, he's like, he's up. And he's standing there, and he's still like stumbling. No. He's still all like stumbly bumbly, right? So no, but yeah, he's Mortal Kombat like in his room, and I'm like,
he's just like,
I'm trying to throw him like in his bed because he was just passed out. I'm like, you need to like go to bed, and he's like, I love you, man.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good impersonation, actually. That sounded just like him.
I've been in that spot with Brandon.
Anyway, this was a fun one.
I had a roommate do the crash, and it was like, this is like way back in the day.
Into me.
But like, there was this messed up phase where me and this guy that I lived with, we were doing the what's it called? The Aerospray, whatever. The fake, like, what do you call that?
The keyboard spray?
Yeah.
So you're doing like the whippets.
Yeah, the whippets.
Okay.
We were doing the whippets, and like, he would be like, yeah, I know you got those like aerosol things. Like, I'd be like, yeah, isn't that like extremely bad for you? He's like, yeah, but you just do like one or two. And I was like, I'll do like one, you know? And like, we do it. It's silly. And then he'd just be like, can I like do another one? And he just like, after like 3 was just like speaking in tongues, basically. Just like, and he like, I remember like, there's like the upstairs, and then like we're on the downstairs, and he's just like giving a soliloquy like out of Hamlet or something. It's just like, how forth will be like, I don't know, just like total nonsense, you know, kind of like Brandon's muttering a little bit, but like,
yeah.
And I think he thinks he's like talking to us, and we're just like, okay. And
so he's possessed.
He goes,
I thought I saw a pussy.
He like, whatever. We think like, I think I go to bed at some point. He's probably like staying up, and just at the time in the garage we had the drum set up, and he just did the like eat shit into the drum set. So
that would have
like,
fucking hurt, dude.
Ching, ching.
You're gonna feel that shit tomorrow. That shit fucks you up. Yeah.
I like just imagine like the cymbal like hitting your like forearm, and it's so hurt. You know,
just all the hard gear.
He
all
did the
hardware.
Kurt Cobain jump into the fucking drum set.
Oh my god, you could just die. Just get like pierced in like the liver or some shit.
Right.
Nah.
I got pierced in my liver.
You the liver man.
One of my old coworkers, I remember he was all fucked up, and he fell down like a ravine.
I like this. It's all the like fucked up stories.
He fell down a ravine.
Yeah, just the bottom, rock bottom.
Just like walking, because in San Diego there's just like canyons kind of everywhere.
Right.
So you're walking on the road. He just eats shit, falls down the ravine, breaks his leg, and so he can't get up. So, so he has to call.
I know it's like, are these funny or like?
No, so he has to call the ambulance.
I leaned against this wall and fell down the ravine.
This guy, everyone loved this guy. Really charming guy, really fun. You guys both know him.
Okay.
He works at a restaurant that we go to.
Cool.
Like,
you can just say his name. We'll cut it out, or just don't tell us.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah.
So then he calls the ambulance.
His name is.
Yeah. His name is Solomon. It's like fuck.
His name is. He's the guy with the big.
He's a super big.
So just so funny, like.
I think he's losing most of his.
So he's stuck. Now we got to put that on the thing.
I know.
Damn, son.
Okay.
That's
so he's
really
stuck.
funny.
Yeah, we need the beep.
Yeah, beep. I'm
Just
putting
the
a note
horn.
right now.
Do we do like the old timey horn?
Oh,
like
where's
that?
the air horn? I erased all of them. Fuck, man. Where is it?
No.
It's close enough.
It's kind of close. So like he calls the ambulance, and so the ambulance shows up, and they load him up in the thing.
And then just what's
like the Homer,
the
just
Homer
like
falls back
out.
down.
No, so there's like
Yeah,
they're just like, all right, like your leg's broken, like we're gonna have to take you to the hospital, or like he twisted his ankle. I don't know if he broke it, but like he twisted, like he couldn't walk.
Right.
And he's like, all right, man, we're just gonna have to like take you to the hospital. And he's just like, he's like, yeah, man, I can't like afford to like go to the hospital. It's like, is it cool if you just like take me home? And the guys in the ambulance are just like, all right. And they just fucking took him home.
Damn, that's sick.
That's sick. Yeah.
Damn. That reminds me of like dude, this crazy story where this is such a weird fucking story. I don't even know if it's worth like.
So he didn't get charged basically for
He
that.
didn't get charged for like anything.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
like an Uber hack.
Right?
Sick.
Dang. That's pretty crazy to think about.
Just call the ambulance instead of the Uber. But there's no way to rate him. It's like, oh, this guy 5 stars taking me home.
You know those like it's like the Captain Morgan commercial. It's just like don't drive, like, and he gets his car towed. It's just like call the ambulance because you broke your leg. Like better than drunk driving. Like stay safe, America.
It's just so funny.
But yeah, this is such a fucking weird story, man. Where to even start with this? Like, it's kind of a 2-parter. I'm just gonna skip the first part, but basically, we went to this house party. It's like me.
That's the second
of
part.
friends.
What's the first part?
This is the first part. Is
Okay,
that we go to
okay.
okay. I'll do the quick version. We go to a house party and we immediately get kicked out. And the person,
wait. I want to know why. I want to know
the full story.
Am I with
full
you?
Full story. No,
Am I with you?
No.
Okay.
All right. Full
Then
story.
I'm surprised.
So we go. So like,
dude.
this is my sister. It like organizes this thing. She's like, I got this house party we're gonna go to. We're meeting up with some friends. Gonna be sick. It's in Point Loma, and we go there. We walk in. It's packed. It's so packed that like we have to walk in, even find space to breathe, and like we make it to the kitchen to just kind of like look at each other and be like, because you kind of just hang out with your friends anyway at a house party most of the time. And we get there and we're just like, immediately some woman's just like, who the fuck are you guys? And we're just like, I don't know, like, and they're just like, I'm like, dude,
My
like,
sister
who the
put
fuck
this
are you?
fucking party on, man.
I don't know you.
Who the
And
fuck
I'm
are
just
you?
like, yeah, I'm just like, who the fuck are you?
You don't know
Exactly.
Solomon?
Yeah.
She's got a big ponytail.
So,
She's got a Goro ponytail.
I mean, yeah, she's got a Goro.
Goros only. So we're just like, I'm just doing like Jerry Seinfeld.
Gordos
like, I'm
only.
done here. Like, let's leave. And I'm just like, okay, thank you. It's like the mix of the Jerry Seinfeld leaving with like Grandpa Simpson doing. They immediately turn around. So I like get my hat and like we immediately leave. But she's like following us out, just like, who the fuck are you guys? And we're just like, dude, just leave us alone. We're done here. Like, we get out, and
You
then
guys
we
were like-
realize,
There's always like some dumb like
did we realize we're
lady
missing? Yeah,
who
He did throw up the air quotes on that one, guys. What do you mean by that? Or ladies.
like dumb young woman
yes.
who like
Well, it's probably because it's her parents' fucking house. It's like getting
no,
trashed.
it's never the person like whose house it is. It's
They're
always
too
like
timid to do it. Like,
yeah, it's always like someone who's
trying to
like
regulate.
a couple like iterations
the friend-
away.
the
Yeah,
friend- yeah, okay.
Or like
Right,
the
right.
friend of the person whose house it is, his girlfriend.
right. It's not even
Who's like feels entitled because she's been there before.
the girlfriend.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Of the guys or
of the
whoever's-
guy
Yeah.
whose party who invited us probably.
I mean, there might
it's probably the girlfriend of the guy that invited us. Yeah.
there's probably like even degrees between her, but whatever.
So we leave the house, and we're doing like the Home Alone head count. And we're like, oh, we're missing our friend Brian. And so we're just standing like outside the house waiting for him to come, and she's like, get out of my house. And we're like, dude, we're out of the house. Like, we're just waiting for our friend to come. And she's
Yeah.
just like, you need to
God.
like get off the sidewalk. And like we go on the sidewalk. She's like, you need to now get in the street. And we're just like, at this point,
Standing in the middle of the street.
with
You
our
need to
friend,
go to Tijuana.
we're with our friend who's like very well adjusted.
Go
and,
to
like,
the
chill.
neighbor's house and
he finally
break in and stay there.
Yeah, right. And finally, like all like our friends just like, bitch, you need to shut the fuck up, you know? And like, she's just like, fuck you guys, like I'm gonna call the cops, and we're just LOLing because we're just like, oh yeah, call the cops
like,
for
on your own
party.
house party
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
nobody
Great.
can.
Right? Yeah, great idea.
It starts right now.
So finally, our
Call
friend
the
comes,
cops on
and
your
we're
own house
just
party
like,
because too many people came.
we're just like, all right, you fucking bitch, we're out of here. And we're immediately like, we're gonna just go egg this house, right? and like
Okay, now they call the cops.
So
Wait.
we're like, yeah,
Was it Brian?
yeah. He said that we shouldn't, but then said that we definitely have to.
Was it Brian?
No. So
or
anyway.
Brian?
Half the girls basically that we're with, they're like, I don't want to be a part of this. I'm the one that like brought us to the party, but they're like, they want to go like do drugs or Triple C or some shit. So they're like, at this time, Liberty Station wasn't even developed yet. It was just kind of like empty.
Yes,
I don't know if you guys remember that.
yes.
And they're like, can you just drop us off there? And we're like, yeah. So we drop them off there.
I think I've heard this maybe.
You probably have heard this story.
Okay.
And then you went to Von Barajas.
we went to 7-Eleven to get eggs and everything.
Oh, to Von Barajas's to get
Yeah,
some
'cause the
eggs.
buses- yeah.
And cooking oil.
And cooking oil,
Don't
of
forget
course.
the vegetable oil.
And while we're there, we buy everything and we're about to head back, and they call us and they're just panicked. They're like, help, there's a bloody head guy here. We don't know what to do. Like, whoa. And we're just like, what the fuck? Like, is everything okay? And like, we're getting calls from all of them. And they're
bloody
just like,
head guy?
They're like, there's a bloody head guy here. Like, I don't know what to do. And we're just like, okay,
Is that the
like,
clinical
we're on
term?
the way. Is everything okay? Like, do you want to stay on the line? They're like,
Wait.
They're like, just hurry.
You're going back to the party now.
No, we're going back to Liberty Station to like help them.
Okay.
Because they're just chilling
yeah,
there.
I thought this
like,
was the
doing-
party.
So this
they're
is
like,
this is second part now.
This is second part of the story, yeah.
Okay.
So we go over to like rescue them or see what's up with this guy. And it's basically like it's just them, and it's just a guy with his head bleeding that's there. And he seems like pretty calm for the
He's
fact
pretty
that
cool.
his head's bleeding, and like we're
Leave
just
him
like
alone.
we're like, what's going on, dude? He's like, I don't really want to talk about it.
Was he one of your friends or just like
No,
some
he's just a
homeless
random guy. He's not like a homeless guy. He's just like, I don't know. He's just a younger guy, and his head's bleeding. Like,
But he's just standing next to those girls or what?
yeah, and like they're just like creeping.
He's like, sorry, I was here first. Sorry, ladies.
It's more like they're intruding on him. Yeah,
Ladies is the icebreaker. Come on, look.
it's Halloween.
How else
Come
am I
on.
supposed to approach you
No,
in an
he's-
abandoned
He's trying.
like
Yeah,
lot?
it's an
of-
abandoned place. So
Yeah.
it's
no,
not extra scary.
he's just trying to get the free ambulance right.
Right. So like,
You guys don't know a good ambulance?
so we're just like,
skip me home.
we're like, what's going on,
guys-
dude? Like,
Can you
goes-
guys
he
get
goes
out
to
of here? I'm
Vons,
trying to get a
just
free
get-
ambulance right home. You
He buys
dumbass.
the ketchup at Vons so that he could do the bloody head and then get the free ambulance.
oh god. Okay, so
Well, you,
so he's just like, he's not giving us anything to work with. We're just like, what's going on, dude? Are you all right? Like, and he won't tell us why his head's bleeding. First of all, and he's just like,
well, that's his right.
Wait, you're not a volunteer firefighter, are you? It's like, well, technically.
you have the right to remain silent if your head continues to bleed. If your head continues. Okay, so
Just stay there, just like, hey man, pass me that drink, and just some guy randomly passes the drinks, like, whoa,
Yeah.
where the fuck
Yeah.
you come
Your head's
on?
bleeding,
And
dude.
there's
Yeah.
like bleeding head guy.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
like straight from a sketch comedy. Yeah,
we're trying to
That's
get the
literally
story.
the
He won't-
difference
he-
between men and women too. It's just like the
Yeah,
girls are
yeah.
like freaked out.
Right.
I don't know. I'd be kind of freaked out too.
Yeah.
It's probably dark
I
as
thought
fuck.
you meant if a woman had like a head injury.
Oh shit, editor's like, oh, she's fine.
yeah.
She's good.
So
It's fine.
we're just like, what's going on, dude? Like, you won't tell us what happened. We're like, can we take you to the hospital? He's like, absolutely not. He's like, I can't like afford to go to the hospital right now.
Dude.
And
so
we're just like, okay, we're like, hey,
Can I call you an
I think
ambulance?
Austin's onto something.
An ubulance. It's an ubulance.
I know a friend, my old friend named.
It
He does
ambu-
this trick, right?
No, it's AmbuLYFT.
You gotta.
Oh, that's the company right there.
AmbuLYFT.
AmbuLYFT.
Damn.
All right, we can get you home. But you got to fall down this ravine real
You
quick.
come, but you gotta leave me 5 stars. Yeah. Okay, so finally we're just like, all right, dude, like, do you want to ride home? And he's just like, he won't tell us where he lives, and we're like, and finally he's just like, just take me to the trolley station, and which is like kind of right there in that area.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, cool,
So you're giving this guy a ride.
yeah. So we give him a ride.
How
He
much?
must have a very-
how
he
much
must have a
blood are
very
we talking
gentle
about?
Demeanor.
What's that?
How much blood are we talking about?
It's like it's weird.
Because if your
It's-
head is bleeding and you have hair, it kind of just looks like your head.
it's enough that he was called Bloody Head Guy. It
Okay.
wasn't like a guy whose head was bleeding. It was like
On the bloody head
the
scale.
blood was
where
like
is he?
down the shirt, like on the face. You know?
Right.
So we get to the trolley station, and this is just kind of funny because like we're like, all right, man, like see ya, and like he's walking, and we're just making sure that he's getting on a trolley, and these 2 girls are coming the other way, and we just see him go because the bloody head guy's like walking towards him.
You like passed on the trauma.
But we were like, fuck, this is what we should have done. We should have told this guy that
go to the
there's
party?
an awesome party over
Yes.
here where they could give him some medical care and just send him on in.
That would have been fucking
You wouldn't.
hilarious.
He
Right.
probably would have been down to just go to the party.
and drink and shit.
Yeah, 100%. And they're just
And then the lady is
they're
like,
oh,
I
cool.
know
Like,
you. And like just like invites
yeah,
him in.
invites him, welcomes him.
Yeah, it's like, oh, get in here.
you were just here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where'd you go?
Yeah, where you been? That's fucking funny.
He gets into the party, but Ryan and his friends can't come.
Yeah, right. We're just cut off.
Ryan's out back making an omelet.
And then the finale of the night was just like going back and like throwing eggs at the house.
Oh, you guys.
You did it.
Oh, wow.
You did it well.
You stuck to the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
You guys are focused.
We're like, well, now that that's taken care of, all right, well, it's on the agenda.
How old were you?
This was like early the style, like probably like 20, 21, maybe younger. Probably younger, actually, yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to think of like
No, someone had to be like
getting
21.
kicked out of the house. Remember me and Derek got kicked out because Derek pretended to stab a dog with a knife.
Oh, come on.
That's just funny.
It was funny.
That's
They did not think it
And
was funny.
okay, what's the relationship to the people, to the dog?
I knew the people.
they were
like,
the owner.
Yeah.
Likely, right?
Yeah. I knew the people. But then Derek, they were just like, nope. They just saw it. They're like,
Well, yeah,
nope.
because Derek.
And they didn't know Derek.
And Derek has such a dry humor. Like, obviously, he wasn't anywhere near the dog. He's just going like, you know, just
God,
doing
I
that
can see it.
Derek
so,
stuff.
like,
And it was just like,
100% see it.
obviously, we're laughing. And then they're just like, nope, you're out of here. Get
yeah,
out of here.
yeah,
Get
you're
out.
Just done. You're just done right then.
It was so funny.
I've been kicked out of a party.
Yeah. What'd you do?
There was a tractor in the backyard of this house right next door because it was not finished being built.
Okay, so it wasn't even the house you're at. It was like next door.
So me and my friend just went next door and we started. Because little known fact, most tractors, they just leave the key in them.
Damn.
We turned the tractor on. We just started driving.
Did you really?
Sick. Yeah, that rules.
That's how you fucking go to jail, fool.
We didn't do anything.
No,
We just
right?
rode around a little bit. And,
Oh, no, dude. I remember, like, if you sneak onto any of those, like, lots or anything, there's,
Right,
like, cameras and shit everywhere.
but I mean, like back then when like it. So I think it was like in a tract that wasn't like fully complete. Basically,
Yeah.
I thought it was an ambulance. but
And
I
what,
thought
they
it
were
was a
just
tractor.
like-
so is this like a
They're
little
like,
mini, like,
once you drive
Bobcat?
back
Like,
here,
or
you're
what?
done.
Yeah,
Oh, that's sick. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to drive one of those around.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just cruised for a minute and then hopped out.
You guys just went through the drive-thru real quick?
Yeah,
It's like, anyone want any tacos?
yeah.
And then what? So then the lady or one of the kids saw you was just like, you guys got to go.
You guys are invited back in. You guys are cool.
Hey, can you do some of that work over here, actually? when are you free? And so
Yeah.
what, they just kicked you out because of that then, yeah?
No. We got kicked out and then we went and did that and then we just left.
So what'd you get kicked out for?
I don't know. Unrelated.
I thought that's what it was. They're like, no, we got kicked out. Then we went next door, drove the tractor around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
I'm just saying I was more
Wait.
productive. I didn't take the aggression
So
out on
You
anybody.
didn't even get kicked out for the tractor?
for the tractor
Oh
thing. No.
my God.
They got kicked
That's
out
fucking
before. And then I was like, what'd you get
hilarious.
kicked out for? I was like, I don't know. It's like, all right, yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Have you
All
ever
the
gotten kicked
time
out of like
now.
a store or anything?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I have.
When I was a kid, like I had a really like rambunctious friend. I just more or less like tagged along, but he liked to be like wild boy, almost like
Just
pre like
Yeah.
pre jackass,
Oh, man.
like just
Everyone
doing
has
dumb
that.
shit,
Okay.
like
yeah, everyone has
and
that
then-
Friend sucks, yeah.
just like getting
They're
kicked out of
funny.
stores.
They are funny.
Yeah.
But then it's just like it's not worth
exhausting,
it. Yeah.
It was fine. It was funny, but it's mainly exhausting for like my mom, who's just like,
Right.
why am I getting kicked out of Vons? like,
and
what
she,
the fuck?
and she has to
Because
she has
she's
to be
with-
the mom.
with
she, has to
us.
be, she has to be the chaperone.
Yeah,
So she's pretty much the guardian, like during this right now.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, we're not with her, but like they have to go hunt her down. And,
Of course.
Yeah. It's like,
And so
what the fuck?
What did he do, or what did you guys
Just,
do?
I don't know. Random
Just
stupid
like
stuff.
what? Just like throw clothes around?
No,
and
you
shit,
just
or
like
what?
you climb the like things, you know, like at the grocery store. Or, like, I'm trying to think of all the times I got in trouble as a kid. Now, like, I remember one of the first times I got in like serious detention trouble at school was there was just a shed, and one recess, me and my buddies just all we did over and over is just run up to the shed and just jump into it. Just
Like inside of it
thud.
or against
no,
it?
just against the wall, like just against the like side wall, just like thud.
It was a
Just like-
plastic shed.
no, it was metal.
Oh, shit.
It was like aluminum. I don't know what the material. Yeah, just I don't know. We were just going crazy.
wow.
Just kid style. I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah.
hey Ryan, you dented the shed. If you guys are gonna run into
Ryan
it, can
was-
you run
yeah,
into the
Ryan was
back
in the
end
Home
of
Depot
it?
Definitely
Yeah.
den style. Yeah. Getting in trouble, oh man, sucks so bad when you're a kid because like you'd have to go like send the slip home for your parents to sign, but you try and like forge it sometimes or like
Did you ever get pantsed in PE?
no.
No, but I did pants like
did-
my
you
homies.
did the pants
No,
thing?
you know what? I didn't.
You
maybe I
pantsed
did.
yourself.
One time, one of my best friends came out. We all come out to like the field, and I'm just like, ha ha, like Daniel's shorts are on backwards, and his shorts are on backwards, and everyone was, they were, and everyone was like, ah! Like, everyone just like started dying of laughter, just like the most simple thing. But I pointed him out. I was like, Daniel's shorts are on backwards.
And that kid went on to
And-
make $1 million
and that
as
kid-
half of
no, he turned into, like,
Crisscross. As
just
one half
turns
of
into the
Crisscross.
Sniper, yeah.
Behind the music.
Yeah, behind the music.
Glad
he
I
was-
didn't call that guy.
He was super bummed.
I mean,
Oh,
that's-
it was an
that's not that
honest
bad.
mistake or what?
I mean, him, yeah, honest mistake, yeah.
Yeah.
Just you're rushing to get out. I mean, you're late for class or you're late.
Oh, he
you
was
know?
Russian.
That's the smooth, like you just go like
In Russia, we wear shorts back.
we
wear
wear
shorts
shorts
backwards.
backwards
Yeah.
in Russia.
that's fucking
Put
funny.
on the bear costume.
Yeah, you got to be smooth guy there and be like, I meant to put him on backwards.
Yeah, I mean,
No, you're just- you're just-
your
you're
pants
just-
is
you're
cool,
just like-
yeah.
you
if
just
you're in
gotta go
fucking
like,
like middle school, you're so insecure. You
Yeah,
don't
you
have
really
the
are.
wherewithal to
No,
just be
to
like,
be
Be
Yeah.
sharp,
just like,
yeah. and
I don't
quick.
give a fuck.
Shut up. I
No,
know.
yeah,
God.
he was so embarrassed, obviously.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, Matt.
Yes.
And what happened after that?
We were still good friends. But he was bummed.
Was he
obviously.
mad? He was mad at you that
He was
day?
resentful.
I don't think he was resentful.
Did he
but
ever
It's
bring it up
fine.
after that?
I don't think so. This is like 6th grade, you know?
No, I was watching a movie the other day, and it just made me think of like how a lot of movie writers are like so fucking stupid. Like some of the scripts are just like some of the shit
They're
they
so
say.
bad.
I'm like,
They're so bad.
I'm like,
Okay.
I've as like. I'm not
Just-
that young. Someone who's been around for a while. I've
Right,
never heard anyone like really say certain
That's what
things.
watching Dawson's Creek
That's
is
Dawson's
like.
Creek style, yeah.
It's crazy.
Here's a good.
What movie were you thinking of specifically
It was
about?
like some shitty, super shitty movie. I wasn't like actually watching it, but like, it was like, I've never heard anyone say this, but like, it was like someone who was like not feeling good or something.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, I don't know, like whatever, like something happened or whatever, and then the other person goes, try me. Like,
Yeah, no, that's pure
I've
Dawson's
never
style.
heard someone say "try
Nope,
me" in
never.
Those
like
are just
real
like
concept.
those are just like
writing cliches or
no,
something.
those
Yeah,
are
like,
well, it's like I think they're kind of embedded in us because those are like the old shitty like 80s like try me like that.
Or
You know,
it's like
just
a
like that
comic
You
line.
don't
line.
I
say
could
"try
see
me." You say
someone
like,
saying that.
"Okay,
Oh,
tell
okay.
me, like,
Yeah,
what's
what
going
happened?
on?
Yeah.
What happened? Try me.
Well, then
Right.
the
Try me.
the previous phrase must have been like, well, you wouldn't believe like, and then it's like try me like right.
yeah,
I mean, yeah,
yeah. That's the like
That's
common
yeah,
conjecture
that's like
or
a
whatever.
precursor.
But it's like I it just made me think of like just how shitty like a lot of the dialogue is.
So me and
It's made
Brandon
to
went
be,
to
yeah.
the movies last night. Like,
It's almost like supposed to be like that on purpose. I think.
it just I don't know. It's just writing. It's like when you watch old movies from like the 60s, 50s, like it's all just based off of writing, and it's just like a million times. The movies are just like a million times better.
have you seen this show that's on Netflix, like Jenny and Georgia, I think it's called, or something like that?
No.
It's somebody basically took a clip from it and it went viral for just being so shitty because it's like this is kind of a cliche anyways, like the kind of the oppression Olympics, and it's like high school kids, the one's like half black, one's Asian, and like they're just doing the like, is it harder to be like black or Asian kind of, and like it's just this writing is so fucking shitty. They're just
This is
like,
real, though.
This is real.
Oh,
It's
shit.
just like
Wow.
I don't know if we should watch it or not, but it's just like it's like you say you're Asian, but like you don't even like watch anime or something, and the Asian guy's like, well, I've never seen you pound back some jerk chicken.
You don't get it. You are closer to white than I'll ever be.
Together, we make a whole white person.
Your favorite food is cheeseburgers, and I know more Mandarin than you do. You're barely even Asian.
Sorry, I'm not Chinese enough for you. But I've never seen you pound back jerk chicken.
What do you mean by that?
Last time I checked, Brody twerks better than you. And I liked your poem, but your bars could use a little more work, homie.
Damn,
really,
son.
I'm black-hearted.
And like,
This is in the show.
this is in the show, yeah.
Okay.
And like,
What do you mean pound back?
and that's every comment was like pound back, like just
Maybe they're talking about like
racial
actually
aside, like-
make jerk chicken, like you put it in the bag.
The pound
Yeah.
it.
You got to
Right,
pound
to
it
make
out.
the
You got to make it
breast
a little
yeah.
thin if it's like a
Right.
big cutlet.
See?
No, but it's just the worst.
Austin would win the cooking show.
right?
obviously.
yeah.
He just
I thought you were gonna
interjects
say the
with, like,
writers.
Everything
Guild or
goes back
whatever,
to
but-
that. I don't know why.
No, but it's just like, dude, Dawson's Creek is so bad with that. That show is just next level weird. Like, I just watched an episode where, like, straight up, just middle of season 3, they go to this place called Witch Island, like, and it's kind of trying to be. It's very like meta.
Fire
the
in a
show.
Halloween episode or what?
They're trying to like. This is right when Blair Witch came out, and it's very meta. Like Dawson wants to be a filmmaker, so like everyone's
course.
like, "Oh, you're trying to do your own Blair Witch," and just literally like magic just happens in the show. That's like it's like a realistic show. It's not like otherworldly in any way, you know. But like, there's like ghosts that appear, and like people are like banging on the wall, and they get scared, and like no explanation of what happened.
And he's making a movie.
Yeah, he's making like a documentary about this place called Witch Island.
Okay.
And then it just it turns into this like fantasy like shit.
Like basically, like they get stuck on the island. They missed like the last boat back, and they have to sleep in this church. And like 2 of them are about to start making out. And as soon as like they're about to, like
Ooh, I wanna
all the candles like light up, and like should we
Nice.
watch? Should we watch
That's-
the trailer for it?
He probably just.
that sounds kind of like a sick
Dude,
episode.
Pacey just set that
it
shit
is,
up.
it is, I
Pacey
know,
was
but-
just like pimp boy. He just like
Okay, we'll see.
Quack.
All right, well
Quack.
then we could get kind of deep.
Ooh,
Then.
speaking of shitty dialogue and Quack, Mighty Ducks.
You started watching it.
The new Mighty Ducks with
Okay.
Lorelai Gilmore.
That's the girl from Gilmore Girls, right?
Gilmore Girls, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I've seen the first episode, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. This is the new one.
Because I don't want
New
to
era
jump
or
on
some
it
shit.
early. Cobra Kai is like that one character is like the best part of the whole show, but the fucking
Like the main
production,
character.
the production on it's like so shitty. But Mighty Ducks has good production, but like there's one,
The yin to the yang.
yeah.
right.
There's one
You can't have
like
it all. You can never have it all.
there's one like major plot line that is just like I have like a lot of problems with, and it's that Emilio Estevez, right? Who like kind of he starts out like, you know, the very first Mighty Ducks or whatever, he's like a lawyer or whatever,
Right.
an ex like hockey star, and he like has a falling out with hockey, right?
Right.
But then he like starts coaching and he loves it again. He
Classic
even
trope,
starts
love
he
it.
goes to like
Spoiler alert for Mighty Ducks if you've never seen it.
Yeah,
spoiler
you were-
alert.
you
Sorry
were
guys.
holding out.
I'm going through all of them. And then he even like he loves it so much he even starts playing again and almost gets like into the NHL but like hurts his knee or whatever, right?
Right.
Anyway, fast forward to this fucking show. He's owns this ice skating rink
Okay.
and he hates hockey. No one's allowed to play hockey.
Why does he own the rink then?
Why does he hate hockey?
No,
Like, wait,
no,
what's
no,
the
no.
bigger question?
So the rink is there's a sign that says no hockey allowed. So
Okay.
no hockey, like
So
it's
just
just
rec.
ice.
It's like a
Just
pool,
re-
like no Marco Polo.
Well, it's like a free skate, and then for ice skating or whatever. No hockey though.
Okay.
Because he for some reason we haven't gotten there yet. He hates hockey again,
Wow.
Well, it's going to be a big reveal, right?
which is like, yeah, I don't get the like you
What-
can't jump.
what happens
all
at the
the way
end?
there?
Okay,
yeah,
What-
yeah.
From the beginning
What
and then
happens
go
at the
all the way
end
back.
of the last? What is it? Is Mighty Ducks 3 the last Mighty Ducks movie? Is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah, right.
What happens at the end of that movie?
So remember, Emilio, he's not really even in
That's
that
like
movie.
the college one, right? They go to college.
They go to.
I don't even know if I've seen
It's a
it.
high school. It's a prep school.
They go to high school.
It's like a private prep
Okay.
school.
Okay.
Kind of like college because they have to go live there or whatever. But anyway, Emilio's not the coach anymore. He goes back to law. And then
Okay.
remember they call him up and he comes because they're about
These
to
are like Austin's favorite movies, pretty much.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, they are. I mean, Austin plays hockey. This is like a shit.
True.
Anyway, yeah. So whatever, he's not the coach anymore. He's not really in that third movie. But they're about to lose their scholarships and they call him and he like
Coaches them and gives them the pep talk.
No,
and
he
shit,
comes
or
and he's their lawyer and he like basically talks to the board and then he's like, if you don't fucking give them their scholarships back, you're gonna be, you know, paying
Yeah,
for this long
yeah.
after they're
Try
done.
me.
Yeah,
Try me.
like just the
Try
hot
me.
shit. Just the
Just
try me,
Just try
motherfuckers.
That's funny, Lord.
You want to take this shit away? You want to take this shit away from Pacey? I don't know. Yeah, it was sick. And then even like Charlie's just like, okay.
Wait, is Charlie in the new show too?
No,
not yet.
He's in the third. I'm just still describing the third. Movie.
This isn't even on to the new one. Okay.
No,
okay.
Austin. He's talking about the movie still.
I'm still. Yeah,
Okay.
Anyway, that was it.
Is Charlie in the show?
No,
He might be though.
you never know.
Cameo later on.
Is he?
I don't know. He's got to be.
Nah.
Maybe season 2.
Yeah, he should be.
So is Emilio banging the mom from Gilmore Girls?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But he will, obviously.
It's obvious. Yeah,
The flying
Of
V.
course.
He's got to get
She's
that.
single.
Get the flying V going.
Get the flying
He's
V.
single.
Mighty D into the flying V. Huh?
Ooh.
So you don't like the show?
Eh,
You're gonna watch it still, probably.
If you already started watching it, you're gonna watch.
I'll
it,
keep
at
you
least.
posted.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Honestly, that doesn't sound that bad. If we find out why
No,
he
I'm
doesn't
sure.
like it, I mean, I'm sure it's shitty, but I mean, like, it doesn't sound too bad.
Okay.
Right.
Like you said, it's like that's the only problem you kind of have with it, right?
Yeah.
And maybe just like shitty dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like everything though.
Yeah. Like what has good dialogue? You know.
Try me.
I mean, like the funniest example is like Game of Thrones before and after like the book. It just got so shitty.
Like in every way.
Yeah, like it used to be just like
Even Breaking Bad, I was like, I don't know about this writing, but I don't know. It's different. It's different.
Aside from Pinkman, yeah, it's all pretty shitty.
yeah, Pinkman's sick.
Jesse. Hell yeah. I mean, he is.
I
Did
mean,
you watch the movie?
I wonder.
It's-
I never watched
it's
it.
You
funny,
never
like
watched it?
it's funny to think like someone wrote the like Wigger lines.
Yo.
No, yeah,
Oh.
that's really funny, right? Yeah, and they just knew exactly.
Can
what
we
they were
say
looking for, like,
can we say
casting.
Wigger on here? No, right? Can we?
Well, I'm just saying the
I don't know. I
writer.
never thought about that. Yeah,
The writer
Can I say
knew.
that?
No, we can't say that.
No?
No.
Wow, I have never thought about that. No, I think you can.
No, we cannot say that.
So we can't say ninja then either.
No, we can say ninja.
Go ninja,
But
go
not in
ninja,
that
go.
not in that reference, obviously. When we're talking about Mortal Kombat, yes.
But not Insane Clown Posse. If it's ICP, you don't know me.
If it's ICP, don't listen to me.
If it's Mortal Kombat,
Oh, I wanted to
Give
put
me
in
more of that.
give me more of that.
just Matt talking about the ships is a very like magnets. How do they work moment?
I know. I was like, I even like felt stupid because I don't know exactly. But
Yeah, I
like,
looked
do
it
you
up.
want me to like look up the formula for buoyancy or something?
I looked it up that day, but it's just like it literally was just like those things literally weigh like tons and tons and tons and tons.
Well, also too, we were talking about that one fucking Suez Canal. Did you
Right?
see that fucking thing?
We're talking,
You were just talking about like
Did you talk about the
you're
ship?
just talking about the Air Force carrier. This fucking thing was like
Yeah,
800 billion pounds.
There was like the meme of like the ship that carries the ships that carries more ships. Like, remember?
I sent
right?
that to you.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Yeah,
okay, let me see.
yeah.
After the next
Pull it
day,
up.
there's, like-
It's super funny
Yeah.
because I saw like this. I don't know. It was like a picture of this giant fucking boat, kind of like that,
The Suez one.
Yeah. and it was carrying like 6
Like Suez
giant
boats.
ships.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
And I
they
sent
were-
it to
yeah.
Matt. And I was like, "How does this fucking flow, bitch?"
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
That's
fuck?
fucking funny.
That's crazy.
It's just like that's what the exhibit meme that's just like, I heard you like boats, so like here's a boat that carries like the other big boats.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that
was great.
That was pretty funny.
Speaking of big boats,
What?
What about big boats?
I like big boats.
You really do. You're like
You're
curious.
fascinated by
I would love, and I wanted to do like a birthday, get the sick boat.
On a
yeah,
boat.
like
On
the
the
catamaran or whatever.
But then what? This whole thing happened, and then Trump
All this.
and all that shit.
All
And
this.
they were doing the boat
Oh,
parties.
then okay.
Oh,
then
yeah.
it just
Then
having a
you
boat.
can be associated with boats.
Yeah, then you don't want to be anywhere near like.
So
the boat
why
community.
why
You're not a
now?
beautiful boat
Why now,
anymore.
Matt?
I mean, I've always wanted to go out and party on a boat. That
It's
just
fun.
sounds fucking.
I
sick.
like. Have you ever been on a cruise?
Yes.
They're cool.
Really?
No, they're not. No, they're not cool.
I've never been.
I've been.
They sound scary.
I mean, I don't know. I went.
How old were you?
Yeah, how old were you? Actually,
I was young.
Oh, okay,
And-
that's probably why it was fun. Then.
Of course,
but,
there's like
no,
water
I
slides
didn't
and
even,
shit
like-
if you're a kid.
No. Not even for that factor. Like I didn't like going on vacations when I was younger because I'd rather just like have my spring break with my friends and stuff, you know. But like
Watch porn
now
together.
I want to, yeah.
We all heard about
listen to my MP3s. No, but like I was like I want to go on a cruise with not my family now. You know, like there's something.
Yeah,
cool
go.
about it.
Yeah, let's
Go.
go. Let's all go on the fucking Weezer cruise.
I went.
Yeah, they all have the band now, right? I've definitely watched like there's like a 311 cruise.
No, when I went,
I hope
was
it doesn't
with
go
my-
down.
I was with my girlfriend at the time.
Oh, this boat doesn't go downtown.
How does it float? How does 311 stay afloat?
Before I get on, one question.
Do you know how much 311 weighs?
How does she float?
The only reason why it's nice is because you pay for like your room and you stop by all these ports and like you got to go explore.
Yeah.
Which is sick, but the only thing that sucks is like the food on there is shitty.
Of course.
Well, that's
The drinks are super expensive. You can't bring your own booze on
Yes,
there.
yes.
They like
You gotta
check your
sneak it
bags.
in.
these
Sneak
are
it in.
both negatives. Yes.
The boat leaves at like 8, so you can't enjoy any nightlife
Yeah.
in any of these cities.
I love the nightlife.
Yeah, but you
Because
have the
but
nightlife on
Isn't
the
there
boat,
a club on the
Yeah, there's
fucking
a
boat?
club
we
on
went
the
to
boat,
there's
dude.
also a casino on the boat. There's all that shit.
Oh,
too.
shit.
dude.
Hell yeah.
Okay, the thing that I thought was
But-
funny was that there was a comedian, and it was just very like boat humor, like cruise humor. He
Well,
was
like
just
my 311 joke.
He's like, you don't like, yeah, but he's just like, he's like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm starting to like, where's my cabin H people? You know, like doing that shit. Then like, he's like, we're in Mexico, and he's like, what's up with the people trying to sell you like the big blanket, lady? It's 100 degrees outside. You know, like, just doing,
that
like,
joke might
That's
be.
good.
the tourist
That's a
humor.
good one.
That's pretty funny.
That's a good one,
fucking
but
funny,
it's
Yeah,
kind of racist.
it is. Yeah, it's
No, it's not racist.
It's just so touristy, like not
No.
funny humor style.
He didn't call her a wigger.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't call her a bleep.
Why does that guy sell all those
Why do these
big
ninjas
hats?
have masks over their face?
What's up with all these poor people here?
It's overcast out. Why is he selling his giant straw hat? Gotta cut it off.
CW. See, there's another connection right there.
What's up with C-Dubs? So
You're just talking about Dawson's Creek.
Oh,
Lady
yeah,
Dex has
yeah,
this
yeah.
lady from Gilmore Girls. Like,
Yeah, let's.
I
do
just
this.
never watched- I never
7
watched those when I
degrees
was a
of
kid.
seventh heaven.
yeah, Dawson's Creek just fucking drags, man. We've been on season 3 for so long, and like
How many fucking episodes is that?
there's like 20 episodes. in
how
the
many
season.
seasons?
I think there's 6.
It's too many seasons.
That was like back in the day when they did fucking like 30 plus episodes.
They do like
per
27.
season.
Yeah,
or
right.
something,
Yeah.
It's like
Which is crazy.
And they're 45
Crazy.
minutes, dude. They're an hour of TV.
that's
crazy.
insane.
And the same shit happens every fucking
So
episode.
I remember when Dawson's Creek first came out, I was
except the
probably
ghost episode.
freshman, and like it was hot shit. But those shows just like last for like 2 seasons of being popular,
hot
and then they
shit,
just
guys.
like
Yeah, and then they fizzle.
they
And then it fizzles.
Yeah.
So what? Like it started hot and like ended.
started
no
hot
one,
because,
no one
like-
gives a shit when they go to college
Yeah.
and shit.
Nah. But then people that are just like have watched it, they like it's like people that fucking watch The Walking Dead still. It's like,
Oh
are you
yeah.
just,
Right.
like-
Right. It's pure trash,
Are
but you
you
gotta see.
dead,
Is that show still
actually?
on?
Yeah.
Wow.
How?
I don't know.
It's fucking
Money.
crazy.
Money.
Dumb and dumb
Yeah.
people.
Money talks.
I mean,
money walks.
I've seen more like Facebook meltdowns about that show than like any other show. People just being like, I don't know why I'm still watching this. Like it's pure garbage, but I like can't give it up.
Yeah, it's like
It's
you get
too
too
addictive.
invested.
It's hard to quit a
Yeah.
show, honestly.
It must be like soap opera-y.
Yeah,
I've never.
I
seen
mean,
it.
I used to watch it, but it fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
it sucks. Actually, the first season is actually pretty cool. It just drags and drags and drags and drags.
So like when I watch Dawson's, I just like more than half the time I just fall asleep because that couch is really comfy for
Oh, you
falling
fall asleep on the couch?
Yeah, and like
like my comfy
I love his
that couch is. I know.
I
Okay,
love
so
his couch.
But
I
okay,
almost
here's
gave it
my
up. I
problem with
almost
it.
gave it up.
It is really comfy. It is really comfy, but it's a sectional that doesn't have the other
yes.
section.
Yeah,
So it's kind of
there's a lot of like stuff that
so
suck
there's
about it.
not an armrest on one side.
yeah.
Okay, but that's the
Huh,
side that's
I never thought about
that's
that,
the side
yeah.
that's on the wall.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has the pillow that goes
Otherwise,
on that
it's
side.
a good couch.
My problem with it is that I've washed those the pillows so many times that like the framing is all cracked, in the plastic, and it like pokes you, and it gets all misshaped. So the other day I was gonna give that. I was gonna give it away because I thought that we found a new couch.
Oh my god, so
I saw the
funny.
post, right, and I was like,
Okay.
Ooh, good luck with that.
So I was like, I just want to do the couch upgrade. Like it's just a little too small for us two, and like especially like I don't know, for sleeping on it. Like I want the L. Like my old apartment, we had the L, and I was stoked on that. So Shannon shows me this couch on Facebook Marketplace, and it's like $300. It's $390. And I'm just like,
Okay.
We do the measurement, and I'm like, okay. I'm looking for something smaller than what we have lengthwise, and I'm like, this looks great.
Because that one's pretty big.
It is.
The corduroy.
The corduroy is big, and that armrest takes up a ton of space.
Yeah.
It like curls around. So anyway, Shannon's at work, and she's like, well, do you want to pull the trigger on it? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Have the guy come. And
What do you mean have the guy come?
What do you mean by that?
So just come drop it off.
Come drop.
Oh, he's delivering? Is this retail?
This is
this
Facebook
a used
Marketplace.
couch?
It's a used. I don't know. It's just
He just wants to get rid of this thing.
It's like a Craigslist.
It's cursed.
style. Facebook Market. Yeah, it's Craig's.
No, he's buying a couch.
I know this guy wants to get rid of the other couch though, so he's like willing to drop it off. So he really wants.
There's
to
too
get
many
rid of it.
fucking
He
couches
really
in
wants.
this story.
Yeah, that was another thing where I should have saw a red flag is that it was free delivery too. He's like, I'll just come drop it off. And
That means you overpaid.
He probably got duped by somebody else. Oh, just so you're saying.
yeah, it's a chain. Yeah. So the guy comes over, and I'm like, oh, at the time I'm like, oh, cool. It's small. Like, so my back's been hurting. I'm like, oh, I can lift it like no problem. And I'm just kind of like, this couch looks like really small.
Okay, it's getting smaller.
And like, yeah, it's like in
It's like
Willy Wonka.
shrinking,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you're walking through like the hallway.
You're like
yeah.
getting closer to the couch and it's getting smaller.
Yeah.
You're gonna post a picture, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay,
Obviously, I need to attach the photo with this.
Yeah.
And so I moved my old couch out of the way, and we set it up, and I'm just like, like what the fuck, dude? And I sit on it, and it's so
Not comfy.
uncomfortable.
Not comfy.
And I'm on the L, and my feet don't even it doesn't even cover my feet like doing the L. Like my feet hang off it, and I just start cracking up. And I'm like, dude, Shannon's gonna be so pissed when she gets home. So
It's uncomfortable?
It's super uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no it's so small. There's no cushion.
That's
it's hard to
thing
explain.
with
but
couches.
yeah,
you can't really buy them online because
Yeah, no, never.
gotta go sit
never
on 'em.
again.
you
Never
have
again.
to sit on them.
Yeah.
So yeah, like she gets home
Like Santa
and
Claus.
she just starts dying,
Don't take him home.
which is good because I thought she was gonna be really pissed, but like it's just like it's so beyond that you just have to laugh at it.
I saw the
And-
picture. Honestly, Ryan, when you took the ottoman off, it
Yeah.
doesn't. The reason it's small, but the reason
That
it makes
ottoman
it seem,
is tiny.
When you put the ottoman on it, then you only have two cushions, so it makes it look like the optical illusion makes it look even smaller. You know what I mean? Because when you took the ottoman off, it looked
Yeah.
it looked
Was it IKEA couch?
normal.
Yeah. I don't think it's IKEA. No,
Because it's just like it totally looks like it was meant for just like a dorm room or something.
it looks like it was made for like a 4-year-old or
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
exactly. It was
Li-
really
like
fun.
they're-
I honestly, for a sec, was like, if we can't
Like
get our
the
money back,
the
like
playhouse
we
in
could
the
just put
back?
it in here for the pod.
Yeah. You could.
Damn, that would have been
Right?
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
So there were no dimensions. Like what the fuck?
so no, the guy put that it was 84 inches, and like Shannon's like, there's no fucking way in hell this is 84.
Did you measure it?
And we measured it, and it was only 74. Yeah. So I'm
he was 10 inches off, but he didn't. There was nothing to scale it right in the picture.
No, yeah.
So you couldn't tell how.
No,
it was like.
so then she showed me the picture, and I'm like, it looks fucking sick in this picture. It's just angled right with like the
Oh, yeah.
colors and
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's like a same beige.
Like what is that? What is that
Did you
rug?
use,
Is that a
when
quarter?
okay, so you got rid of. Did you use the same photo that he used with you to get rid of it again?
You have
No,
to. Of
no,
You
course.
have to. Yeah.
No, but yes, of course you do. Yeah. But we ended up.
But
getting money back.
Ryan. Also, too, like I want to go through the psychology because you put it down and the guy's still fucking there, right? Before you give him the money.
Yeah.
You had a chance to be like.
I know.
So just a little,
Right.
just a little like uncomfortable
It's-
situation.
but here's the thing.
That's a bold move.
I didn't-
That's the same move as if they bring you the wine and they open it.
Oh, yeah.
And you
The
do a little
taster?
taste.
Yeah.
And you say, no, I don't want the wine.
Right? We don't
Yeah,
like this
but
one.
that's just to see if the bottle is bad. Like it's
Well,
not like
yeah.
It's both. If you don't like the wine,
Yeah.
don't take it back.
no. You got.
I don't think-
if the bottle is bad.
But honestly, it's all a perspective thing. Because like,
Then
I
why
didn't
do they
realize-
fucking stand right there? If the bottle's bad, I'll
well,
let
you
them
don't
know.
Sometimes it goes bad, and so
The wine has gone bad.
yeah.
Yeah, I've
But
had
if they
people
order
do
that wine,
shit.
like, and you open it up and it's good, then you got to fucking drink it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
No,
you
but
do.
okay, so it's a similar situation.
But he lied about the dimensions of this.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's
But also,
that's like saying
he
like you
sat
brought
on
me
the-
a Chianti when it's really like this or
yes.
something.
No, but I'm saying like Ryan, you had like a window to be like, you know what,
Yes.
like
I mean,
But he already
all
brought.
of
but
this
he-
is based
but
on
he-
the guy
perspective,
sets
and,
it
like,
down and he
delivered it.
runs the
Yeah,
fuck
he-
out, right?
he
Yes,
jumps out
of
the window,
course,
yeah.
of course. You give him the cash. He's like, cash is great, like, you know. And it didn't occur to me until I pushed it up against the wall how like defunct it is, like how just
Okay.
like not at all what I was looking for. But so this is
It
funny.
didn't give
Okay,
it
no,
like,
no, no. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
hold
keep
on,
going.
hold on to that because
You
like
gotta tell the Derek with the rug story.
it didn't give it
yes,
away
yes.
that the couch fit in like a 1991 Toyota Tacoma.
yeah, I know. I'm an idiot. You are 100% right. Yes.
Yeah,
And like, so
He
this
just
is
had a Camry that he just
Yeah, he
loaded
just put
up.
it in the back
Yeah.
of his Corolla. It's
So,
like,
like-
here we go.
Shannon's convinced this guy's like sketchy because like all he does is sell couches on Facebook. It looks
course,
like,
yeah.
and like, but he's this fucking like teenager guy, like San Diego State or something. But we're just joking that he's just like he's reporting to his like mob boss, just being like, we got him, like we just told him that it's 10 inches like shorter, you know. So like we hit him up, and I'm kind of like Shannon's like, you
Yeah,
need
he's
to-
in the fucking Foot Clan.
I'll
Shannon's
give
like,
him a couch.
yeah,
You
right?
can't refuse.
Yeah.
Don't tell your mothers.
So,
Back to your
so
mothers.
I write the email or back, just kind of like, we got a problem, buddy. You know, like just trying to be intimidating a little bit.
We got a problem.
And Shannon's just like, he's not going to respond to this. He has your cash. And so like I'm like, give it until tomorrow morning and see if he responds. And we get a message from him the next morning, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. I just flew out to Colorado now. And we're just like,
Sorry, my phone's breaking up. I mean, wait, there's an email. Never mind.
but we're just like unbelievable. But he's like,
Sorry, you're breaking up. It's like he's typing
he
it.
says, I'll send my brother back, send my brother over, and his brother comes and like picks it up
and
and gives us the cash back.
I'm loud.
And-
Colorado.
Orange drink and a Ellie on it.
So tell the story about Derek with the rug. Remember Derek buys a rug
this
online?
rug?
Oh
Situation.
god, dude, this shit is so fucking funny. It's he buy. So anyway, he buys this fucking rug. Apparently, like a cowhide rug.
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
They have them at
For
IKEA
like
and
living
shit.
room or his room?
His
or?
room.
Okay.
He buys like a cowhide rug. I guess he was drunk, whatever, when he ordered it, right?
Online? He bought it? He bought it online?
Yeah, on eBay. I guess it was like cheap or whatever, so he like pulled the trigger. I think when he was drunk or something. Anyway, like we're just hanging out. Like he's eating a burrito, and I just come home and I'm like, hey, what up, Derek? He's like, what's up? And then I go, you got a package, and he's like, what the fuck did I order?
When I was like drunk, right?
Yeah, and then he's like, the only thing I ordered was the rug, which is big, right?
Right.
Which would have to come in like a big box,
a
right?
massive like tube or like something. Yeah, right. Like,
Anyway, the box. We
how big is this box?
The
that you're
box
saying?
fit in the mailbox.
No.
we have a mail slot like on our house.
It fit right in.
Yeah, the postman just put it right in there. And anyway, I'm like, I don't know, dude. He's like, what the fuck did I buy? The only thing I bought was a rug. I'm like, a rug? He's like, yeah, like a cowhide rug. And I was like, okay. Well, maybe it's a shirt. Maybe it's something else.
Maybe he was
Yeah,
drunk and
yeah.
just like ordered
Yeah,
something.
maybe he was drunk.
He ordered a
or
keychain or
something else,
something.
right? He opens it.
He ordered a couch.
In the couch, he's like, you don't need to help me. Puts it through the mail slot.
Mail slide.
It, essentially, Ryan, it's the same fucking story.
Right.
But yeah, he opens it up. And it's not a cow, that's for sure. I don't know what animal it was.
What kind of cows? What kind of cows did this? It's like the size of a rabbit, right?
Yeah, it's
man.
tiny, right? He like, I forget the dimensions. He fucked up on the dimensions. It was like,
Just like instead of inches, like
It was like this big.
like
It was
the
as
feet.
big as like that box.
yeah, it was like it was like 1.5 feet by 1.5. It's like 20 inches by 20 inches. It wasn't even like 2 feet. It was like tiny.
That's
Anyway,
so funny.
he throws it down like on his ground, and it's so fucking small.
It's so
You guys
funny.
are
I'm-
dying too, right? Like at this point.
he's
pissed?
like eating a burrito, and he's like being like Sol and Derek. He's like not laughing,
God,
but
I would
I'm like
love to be there.
dying laughing. I like can't breathe.
Oh, dude, when you told me that story, I was dying.
It's so
So
fucking
funny.
funny.
Just opening the box and the rug comes and it's
Yeah.
just like unfolding it like a napkin.
Yeah, it's a napkin. Yeah.
It's the tiniest fucking thing ever. Anyway, I pick it up like off the ground, and
That's why you can't buy stuff
it
online.
fits like
sorry.
perfectly on his end table. That's how tiny it is. I'm like, oh, there you go.
He
Just
kept
put
it, I
right
think,
up.
right?
He kept it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's what it was because I remember he had that on his end table
Yeah.
by his bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
God.
So fucking funny.
So Ryan, what's the deal with so you're back to square one basically then, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Except I took off like the feet to the couch, so like it's even worse than before. And they're like a pain. to put
So
back on.
you're like negative now.
I'm negative now. Yeah. But I got the money back.
Okay.
Which
yeah,
is
you're
good.
good. You're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You're good. You're good.
But now it's like you kind of have that like it kind of would have been cool to have a little podcast couch, but no. Yeah, so I don't know what the plan is for the couch the rest of the way.
I'm sad that you got to get rid of that couch. It's a very cool couch.
Well, I mean, like now I have a huge appreciation for it. It's like just so much more comfy than that other one. It's like insane. But yeah, it's a really nice sleeping couch.
So you posted, right?
Yes.
To give it away.
And one guy responded like for free, and I said, "Yeah," and then he never followed up. I was like, "What were you like looking for with the response then?" You know, like
He's like, is it
he's like,
free?
"Nah, I'm trying to pay $20."
That was just on your Insta or what?
Yeah,
Because I feel like,
I didn't
dude,
put it on
I,
the Craig's.
I that's how it is on OfferUp, dude. I swear to God, like the fucking like people that are on OfferUp are so fucking lazy. It's insane.
No, right?
You'll
Yeah.
get like 100 responses, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, do you wanna? Yeah, it's still here.
right.
And no one like, there's no initiative. There's nothing else. Like 2 days later, hey, is it still there?
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Right.
one of those people.
And then no response.
Right. It's
And
so
then a
fucking
day
annoying.
later, hey, do you still have it? It's like, no, motherfucker. Like,
It's gone.
oh, it's the worst.
yeah.
and it doesn't matter to me at that point. After the
Right.
third time, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to deal with it.
You're not getting it. Yeah.
You're not
Or, like,
getting it.
whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
It's still here, but fuck off.
right. It's so annoying.
It's
The
just like
only
the
time that like
lazy motherfuckers.
I had somebody scoop some shit was I immediately felt like okay, so I had 3 amps that were just broken, and I was like, I can't keep moving these like every time I move, like, and I'm not gonna pay to get them fixed, so I just put free, like, and this guy came in like 20 seconds, or well,
What do you mean by that?
or no,
But we're always gonna finish fast.
and like. After the second he left, I was like, "Fuck! Did I like fuck that up? Was
Yeah.
that like hundreds of dollars worth of like electronics? You know, like one was like a nice like tube amp, one was just like a generic keyboard amp, and the other one was like a small one. But still, it's like the fact that he came so fast and like grabbed the stuff. I was like, damn, I probably could have sold that for like $50.
What were they?
It was just I don't know, just guitar amps. You know, like just
Yeah,
Not
that's-
nice ones?
One was
that's
a
what
nice
the fools
one.
do. They gotta like
It wasn't
they
like
jump on it
name
right away
brand,
so they
but-
could like fucking sell it.
I mean, or like he like is like I'll put like an hour of repair into this and sell it for like $500.
Right.
Yeah.
Which if I knew that, I'd be like, maybe I'll just try and do that, or like charge him 50 or something at least.
Yeah. I don't know. If you need to get rid of it, you just fucking.
Yeah, that's true too.
You know.
You gotta just do it. You gotta purge it.
You gotta move on.
I gotta do the purge.
Yeah, I think we're good, right?
Yeah, let's go and wrap it up, right? All right.
Can we play out to Dawson's or?
Yeah.
No, let's do
We'll reveal
7th.
it?
No, let's do
I don't want to wait. Well, now on Netflix, do you see that Dawson's they have a new song for it?
No.
It's not I don't want to wait anymore.
What is it?
It's literally one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. We'll fade out to it, but it's like
Okay, let's fade out to that
it's
one.
like. Well, I'll just put the real audio.
My heart is in my
Just so that
pants. What'd you
everyone-
say?
My heart is in my pants and in my hands. Yeah, the song sucks.
Whack.
Is this new?
I don't know. No, I think it was supposed to be the song, and
This
then
is
they like,
karaoke.
then they found I Don't Want to Wait.
I don't want to wait. This sucks.
All right. I'm done.